Taekwondo is a Korean unarmed martial art.
It is not only kicking and punching, but
It is a way of thinking and living.
The main goal of Taekwondo is to achieve
total body and mind control through proper training.
I like Taekwondo because it's like another family away from home. It's a family. It literally is a family. I don't know how else to explain it.
here they treat you as a family and everyone works as a team.
So I feel as though being in Taekwondo, I've gained something back, including a family.
This place is special because of family. And the Masters and Grandmaster does a great job in teaching, explaining. Grandmaster Chang has really helped me a lot.
Master Chang is a beautiful example of a very strong but silent type gentleman. You can see the joy in his face when he's just purely at play with the children. He has this firmness and this structure and this demand of respect, but in a very lighthearted, very silly way. You know, the children definitely, the arms are down by the side when he commands of it. But there's nothing more adorable than when you see him hold up a piece of paper to help hide his giggle because some of them land on their fanny trying to catch a kick or something. It is fun to see him just still enjoy what he throws into this school and how much heart he definitely pours into this.
I decided I would try a class. That was 25 years ago. And Taekwondo has brought me personally to a place that I never imagined I could be. Professionally, to a place where I never thought in a million years that I could be.
It keeps me fit. It keeps me agile. It keeps me social.
So I go at my pace, but I go, and I'm pushed.
They push every person to their own limits.
Training, hard training, but it's also relaxing for your mind, and I feel very good after.
The Changs came to Laura's classroom, and when they asked for volunteers to break a board, she raised her hand and she was chosen. She came home from school that day with 2 pieces of wood and said, "This is what I want to do, and this is where I want to go." So I've noticed a change in her personality as far as being able to cope with different situations and how she can pick and choose now, how she wants to be treated by someone.
I mean, he really enjoys where he is here, and I think one of the things about Chang's that I like is that people get to be who they are.
I taught him manners as a child, so when I mean discipline, it means he's practicing the manners that I had instilled in him as a child, even more so, the yes ma'am and yes sir, as well as just being thoroughly polite, doing more around the house, helping out without being asked. He's got self-esteem.
My oldest son plays the electric guitar, and he learned from Taekwondo. You try the Poomsae and the Hoshin Suls over and over and over and over and over again, and practice really does make you better, So with his guitar, he practices it more and more and more because he would get frustrated at first when he couldn't play a certain song.
Our son Austin was having trouble in school focusing and staying still in the classroom, and his teacher suggested that he try martial arts like Taekwondo. And we had a friend who was taking classes at Chang's, and she suggested he try it out. And to make a long story short, he loved it, had no trouble focusing or paying attention, and just received his first-degree black belt in November.
Testing, it's exciting, it's nerve-wracking, it's stressful because especially with teenage kids, They obsess about, oh, am I going to get it perfect? Am I going to get it, is somebody going to laugh at me? But no, there's none of that. And if you make a little mistake, they learn. You make a little mistake, you move forward. Everybody is very supportive in the group. There's always someone here to support you. Sort of at the end of testing, when you come out at the end of the night, you really feel that huge accomplishment.
A lot of times when the board doesn't break, you get like startled and then you feel like you can't do it, but then everybody sitting behind you watching you knows that you can, so it's a cool support system.
One time one board it wasn't breaking, 3 kids tried the same board.
I remember that board.
And it was amazing how all of them, they were like, oh, you can do it, you can do it. And then when one of them broke it, they were like, yes.
What happens when the board doesn't break? I get a little nervous, and then I have to close my eyes a little bit and then say I can do it, and then usually the second time I do it. And then if it doesn't break the second time, I try one more time, and I usually break my boards because I always have my confidence in me.
Grandmaster Chang and Master Chang, they're very good. It's funny because when everybody else says, oh, you can do it, you can do it. But when he says, you can do it, then you break it. How come? I don't understand, but it works.
Myself, this has taught me self-defense as well as a sense of self-esteem.
I feel more confident and I know how to hold myself in a way that exudes self-assurance, and it really makes me feel like people know not to mess with me, frankly.
And one of the things that I've done is I've redefined the impossibilities in my life, and I've made them possible.
That's what I hope to teach children too, is no matter where they come from, no matter what family they come from, no matter where they go to school, no matter what they're called or their label is, they have to live and thrive with what they've got. And Taekwondo can help them to do that.